Joe Denley started with ball and then bat with a club record 150*, to lead Spitfires to victory in the Royal London One-Day Cup against Glamorgan at the Spitfire Ground, St Lawrence. Denley collected 4 for 56 with his burgeoning leg spin to restrict the winless Welsh side to 274, then picked up his bat to hit an unbeaten 150 from 143 balls to ease his team to their first South Group success. Scorecard: the club vice-captain passed Darren Stevens' record 147 score set against the same opposition at Swansea in last year's competition. The Spitfires lost openers Daniel Bell-Drummond and Zach Crawley but recovered to chase the target with 11 balls to spare. No sooner had Spitfires posted their 100 when Hino Kuhn ran himself out. The South African signing slipped when backing up and was sent packing by Graham Wagg, the bowler, who struck with a direct hit to the non-striker's end. Wagg's cunning slower ball enticed Sean Dixon to steer a catch to cover point, bringing in left-handed Alex Blake to form a match-defining fifth-wicket partnership in tandem with Denley. The pair added 88 in 12 overs, a Kent fifth-wicket record for List A games against Glamorgan, with Denley as the major aggressor. Having picked up ducks in his first 2 One-Day Cup innings of the summer, Denley cantered to a 105-ball century, reaching 3 figures with a 6-over mid-wicket against spinner Andrew Salter to go with his 13 boundaries. Blake's 37-ball contribution worth 41 ended when he flashed hard against Tim van der Gugh 10 to be caught behind. Then, with 21 needed, Darren Stevens was next to be hoodwinked by Wagg's slower, off-cutter that pegged back off stump. Denley stood firm throughout, steering his side over the win line with his 19th boundary to beat his previous List A record score of 115 set against Warwickshire at Edgbaston in 2009. It was also Kent's highest-ever innings in 50-over cricket, beating Darren Stevens' 147 against Glamorgan in Swansea last season. Fielding first after winning the toss, Kent's leading wicket-taker Matt Henry nipped one back up the St Lawrence slope to trap Anyer and Donald leg before, but otherwise Kent's new ball bowler struggled to contain Nick Selman, who unfurled a series of crisp drives that helped the Welsh county reach 47 for 1 at the end of their batting power play. The Spitfires' first change pairing of Stevens and Callum Haggett combined to stem the flow of boundaries, but Selman continued to maneuver the ball around nicely on the way to his maiden List A half-century from 66 balls and with 6 fours. With the field spread, Glamorgan's Australian second-wicket pair of Selman and Sean Marsh found boundaries harder to come by and were content to nudge and Nurtle to rotate the strike and taking their side to 114 for 1 at the innings midpoint. The introduction of Denley's leg spin urged Marsh, the winner of 32 Test caps, to try and move up a gear, but with his score on 45, the left-hander drilled to long on where Henry parried the ball before diving from behind the rope to complete the catch and end his stand, worth 102 in 23 overs. Colin Ingram upped the tempo with a 6 off Mitch Clayton that sailed onto a balcony of a retirement apartment, but Denley won Kent's revenge, having the Glamorgan dangerman caught on the deep mid-wicket boundary. Henry pocketed another fine catch in the deep, running around at long off to take a David Lloyd skier off Denley, then Clayton returned to clip Selman's off stump with an off-cutter with the right-hander 8 short of his first List A ton. Denley bamboozled Chris Cook with a shooting top spinner. Salter lost leg stump heaving across the line to Clayton. Henry had Smith caught at extra cover. Van de Gugh 10 edged behind to give the Clayton a flattering third and Wagg, 49, holed out to cow corner, off the deserving Haggett. Scorecard: the next home one-day match at the Spitfire Ground is against Somerset on Tuesday the 29th of May, 2 p.m. There's also a doubleheader at the County Ground, Beckenham against Surrey, Friday the 1st of June, and Gloucestershire, Sunday the 3rd of June. All matches start at 11 a.m. unless stated, with gates opening an hour before. Book One-Day Cup tickets to save on gate prices greater than